Hold on. I think I got it. Shio Nagad.
Shio.
So we're done with the syllabary learning. We're going to go ahead and do a really quick overview, kind of get the letters back on the board, see what we know, see what we don't know. But first, we're going to have a conversation. A very short, all in syllabary conversation. It shouldn't be too terrible. Like I said, we always go through this together. So, we'll start over here. Shio, right. What's next? We've got Shio. And that means what?
Hello.
Hello. How about this guy?
Z.
Mm-hmm. This is your Z. And then, this is your Z and your S. And then,
Stayu?
Z, that's a,
I'm just guessing.
yeah, that's a good guess. Qua. Z, schwa. Remember, because that S comes and attaches itself to the qua. Z, schwa.
Z squat.
So what's that mean? Do, u, ya, ti. Z, schwa. Anybody? It's all good. We're still learning.
No, that's not.
That's Naga. Think Z, squirrel, he. For bird town. It's just bird. Yeah. So, hello bird. That's his name. We'll flip back over here. We got Shio down, right? That's our hello. I'm writing it kind of small. But hello, do. Close, really close. This one is our da. It's backwards, right? Our backwards facing J is our da. So da. It's on the S line. She. And that ga is underlined. So what do we know about that? Yeah, we just take the g sound. So da, d, she. Da, she. Dak she. You drop the A. Dak she. What's dak she mean? Turtle. So hello, turtle. All right. Let's go back over. Oh wait, hang on. Ha.
Yo.
Ha, yo. What's this one? Doesn't have the cross in the middle, right? La. Ha, yo, la. It's over there.
Yeah, that's the one that's.
Flip flop. Da. And this is our question marker. So we know it's a sh or a zoo, right? That one's the zoo. So, ha, yo, that la is underlined. So, ha, yol, da, zoo. Ha, yol, da, zoo. Do, u, yo, ha, yol, da, zoo. What's it mean? Close. Are you like wonderful? Are you great? Are you amazing? So, Shio Tishkwa, Shio Dakshi, Hayodazu. Are you wonderful? Sorry, it's getting kind of small, but. What do we know about Yes.
Yes.
So, Yes. Hayolda, right? Mirrors Hayolda. And we know when we're asked a question, you can answer it with these readings by taking off the question marker and just saying Hayolda. So I am wonderful. Yes, I'm wonderful. Sorry, my handwriting's atrocious right now. So, Shio Dishwa, Shio Dakshi, Hayolda Zoo, Hayolda. Hello bird, hello turtle, are you wonderful? Yes, I'm wonderful. Let's try this.
O.
O. That's our O stop. O stop. What's it mean?
O stop.
Good. Good. Now, watch this trick. Gi. Gi. This one we learned last week. Yay. Gi, yay. Lung. Agi, yay, lung. So this one is like an I feel. Kind of. I feel or I think. So, good, I think, or feel. And then, close, za, na, right? Za, na, and that one is our, it's newer. Whoa. Za, na, whoa. Za, na, whoa. So, put it together. Osta, agiela, za, na, whoa. Za, it's TSA. Za, na, whoa. Right, so that za, na, whoa is shirt. Specifically, your shirt. Right? So, ost, agiela, za, na, whoa. I feel good about your shirt. Or, I like your shirt. So that agiela turns that good into I think about it or I feel about it. I feel good about it, your shirt. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay? And he says, and then Ski. Ski.
When you see it written out,
It's harder.
Yeah,
it is. It's rough. We're getting there. We're learning. O. And then remember he. O, he.
See?
This is your S sound again. I might be writing it weird, sorry. But O, he, do, and
that one,
D. O, he, sto, D. But it's underlined, right? O, he, stoked. O, he, stoked. So, ski. O, he, stoked. And then this guy.
Ooh.
O.
We just had that.
We did. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it means good, yes. O star, right? O star.
Oh, stop.
And this one mirrors here. So, a, he, yay, lum. So she, o, he, stowed. O star, a, gi, yay, lum. This is a long one. But this is our sha. Right? What's this guy? See the change marker?
So it'd be coat.
Co. Sha, ko.
No.
Ni.
Neat.
Sha, ko, ni.
That's a color.
It is.
It's blue.
Exactly. It is blue. So let's say it. Sha, ko, ni, ye, e. Sha, ko, ni, ye, e. Sha, ko, ni, ye, e. Right. And then ooh. Go ahead and put the sound on there. So that's the ooh, la. Looks like a shoestring, right? Looks like a shoestring. That's the shoe. Shoe. Ooh, la, shoe. We. And then dot. And actually, I think that's wrong. It's a she. Sorry. It's a she. I got myself confuzzled. It's been a long day. So, ooh, and the la, right? We're dropping that ah. Ool, like you're saying dull almost. Ool, she, we, duh. Ool, she, weed. See, that's underlined too, if you can see it. So, ool, she, weed. Ool, she, weed. Ool, she, weed.
Sounds like you're trying to say old seaweed.
Kind of does. But this whole thing right here, ski, thank you, right? That's how we say thank you.
Yes.
Oh, he stoked. That's like saying better or best. So this is your best word. And then we know post agiela is like I feel good about it, right? Shakonage, the color blue, Bullshiwi, and that's our word for color. So he's saying, thank you, best, I feel good about Shakonage color, like the blue color. But in essence, when you want to look at it from an English point of view, thanks, my favorite color is blue. Yeah. So we know Doc, she's probably wearing a blue shirt. Pretty cool. So we know we can get there. It might take some time and it's a little scary, but we can do this. Once we learn what we're reading, see, that's where I'm kind of stuck at because I can read it, I just don't always know what it's saying.
Yeah, once we learn these skills.
It gets a lot easier.
Okay, like the first round,
Yeah,
I just about know all of that.
that's awesome.
But that's because we've done it more.
And we're going to keep reviewing and going over and like, actually I'm going to erase this because we don't need that right now. But I was going to give you guys a little quiz, pop quiz. There's not a whole lot of people here, so we'll just save that for the next time. But I want to get these characters all back on the board.
Okay.
I want you to give me a character, tell me what it looks like, and it can come from anywhere. we're gonna get all 85 up here on this board. Maybe, if it's big enough. So, off the top of your head, try not to use your notes. Give me a character, tell me what it looks like. That'll work. Ah. We'll start at the start.
Okay.
What's next?
A looks like an R with a circle.
Yes, A is the R with the fancy tail.
T.
Looks like a T.
T looks like an E. I mean, sounds like an
E. Right. Looks like a big T.
O with a circle. goes-
Yep. Mm-hmm. The kind of helicopter looking thing.
E. Yeah.
R-A-E-O. What's next?
And then around with a,
Tail to the top. R U.
you know,
Um.
And an I.
What's it look like?
I and a V.
I.
Yep.
Does the V not come there?
A-E-O.
It's out to the side because that's how you read it phonetically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's your sound looks like an I when it's in the syllabary. When you're reading it on the board like this in phonetics, and this is kind of why I did this, but who can read that for me? We know our Ashki, exactly. Once you get how these vowels work in these words, you can read anything phonetically.
Mm-hmm.
But can we put that back into syllabary?
That's the.
This is the
that-
Uh,
And then the S,
mm-hmm. What's it look like?
it's that little circle with the little.
Yeah. So it's a backwards G kind of with a circle on the tail. And then we got
And that's a Y.
E, and then we just went over this one last one. Sorry, we just went over this one last week, so I don't expect you to know it off the top of your head. But what do you think it looks like? You can look at your thing. You can look.
Oh, that's the one that goes down and up. And
It's like a check mark with a top hat. Yeah, check mark, long arm, top hat.
Yes.
Exactly. But see, you're getting there. You're getting there. And it's so cool. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys are doing awesome. So, hand me another one we can put up there.
We just go down the line.
And if you have to, that's how you have to.
It looks like an S with a line.
Yes, an S with a line through it, and that is our what? What was it? God. Alright. Anything else? Cop. What's it look like? Yeah.
A round thing with a hook on it.
Round thing with a hook on it. Like that. Like that. I think it looks like an at symbol. Like, you know, you write an A and like bring it over.
Or an upside down cursive E.
Yeah.
It could be upside down.
Or an E with a really long tail. What's next?
D.
G.
G or D?
G.
We.
D.
We.
It's we.
Gay.
Okay.
Yay.
Maybe
Gay.
Gay. E.
Ga, ka, gay, gee. So what's gay look like?
Pump handle.
Pump handle. I've never heard it like that. That's a good one.
What'd you say?
Pump handle. Yeah. Like a pump.
We'll have to remember that.
Yeah. Like an old pump. Water pump. Ooh, I like that. What's next?
Gee.
What's it look like?
A Y.
A Y. Hand me another one.
Go.
Go.
What's it look like?
A.
Yep. Go.
Goo.
Goo. What's goo look like?
A J.
Right way facing J, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Goo.
E.
Is that right?
Gun.
Yeah.
Gun.
Yeah.
Gum. What's next?
Gun. Gun.
What's it look like?
You got it up there.
No, goo's right there.
Gun is an E.
Gun is an E, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep on going.
Let's
I can
keep
do
going. Yeah,
that. Have a word.
yeah.
Gun.
Me.
Gun, mm-hmm.
Gun.
Gun, uh-huh.
Yeah,
It looks like this phonetically.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So gun, and it has that real nasal sound to it. So what's next? Tell me another one.
Hop.
Ha. What's it look like?
A 4 upside down with a
4 upside down with a circle. Exactly. What's next?
Hey.
Mhm. What's it look like?
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, like a P. You're saying hey. P. Mm-hmm. What's it look like?
A swinging A.
Yeah, he's swinging. He's getting ready to fight. And then what's next?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. What's it look like?
It sort of looks like
It looks like it's got a little handle.
Yeah, kind of.
The arms.
Yeah.
That's a broke pump handle.
That's the broke pump handle. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's next? Who?
Blue.
What's a who? Who hung hangman? Looks like a gallows upside down L. However you need to get there. We're good with it. Huh? What's it look like?
Round.
Mm-hmm. It's a loop-de-loop and it stops.
Yes.
And you give it an arm or a hat or whatever you call it. Huh? What's next?
Law.
Law. What's the law look like?
W.
W. Law. Then
Lay.
lay. What's it look like?
A music.
A music note. Or a gooseneck or something.
Yeah.
So law, lay. What's next?
Lead.
Lead. What's it look like?
Change.
Shepherd's
Yep. Shepherd's crook. A J upside down. Lead. What's next?
Low.
Low. What's it look like?
G.
A G with a swinging on.
Yeah. Then
Blue.
blue. What's it look like?
Capital M.
Capital M. Blue. And then
Love.
What's it look like?
A J.
Uh-huh.
J. With a little thing sticking out.
Right.
With a broken arm.
Broken arm. Yep. So it's the exact opposite of lead, just with that broken arm in the middle. What's next?
Ma.
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 What's ma look like?
Shoelace again.
Kind of, yeah.
Something like it. Yeah.
Something like a shoelace. And it has a top hat, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Ma. Then
May.
May. What's May look like?
A 0 and a 1.
Looks almost like an abbreviation for Ohio.
Exactly. It reminds me of Ohio. So hard. I don't know why. So there's your May, and then
Me.
what's me look like?
A
Big capital H. Me. Then
Mo.
Mo. What's Mo look like?
A backwards 3.
Mm-hmm.
No, I guess that's a right way to do a 3.
Yeah, roundabout. To me, it kind of reminds me of that cent sign. You know, like for cents, like this.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of
Without
that.
the bottom part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, ma, may, me, mo. What's next?
Moo.
Moo. What does our moo look like?
Y with a.
With
Exactly. Our fancy Y, right?
Yeah.
We got that straight arm.
on it.
Yeah.
That's the boots and the hats. Yes, moo. Then,
No.
nah. What's our nah look like?
A 0
With a circle, with a cross, a line.
Remember that nah is straight, right? We got a straight line. Because our, down further we have a we and it's got a crooked line. Yeah, so, nah, then,
No.
nah. And that's our fish hook looking thing, right?
Yeah.
So, nah, nah, then,
No.
nah. I can't remember if this one has the straight tail or the crooked tail.
I think
It's like
I
that.
think it's straight.
It's straight tail.
Okay. Then what's next?
Name.
horse's tail, because a horse says neigh. So na, 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 neigh, knee. What's it look like?
No, H, big H.
There you go, knee, and then?
No.
Mm-hmm. What's it look like?
A Z.
A Z, no. Then? What's it look like? A duck head. Because we say, come on, move. All right, then?
No.
What's that look like?
O with a, something hanging out of it.
The tail. Yeah. O with an arm out to the side, tail to the side.
Or a ponytail.
Ponytail, yeah. I like that. What's next?
Quaw.
Quaw. What's our quaw look like?
Capital I.
Yeah. So quaw. Then?
Quay.
Quay. What's it look like?
It looks like a W with a swingy right arm.
Mm-hmm. And remember, this one comes up and straight back out, right?
Yes.
It comes up and down. Okay. Walkway. Queen. What's it look like?
Oh.
I would say a capital P.
Oh, let me write that a little more.
A cursive.
It's kind of like a cursive P.
A
Yeah.
cursive P.
So,
If you've ever saw me write cursive, you know that was my P.
yeah. So, walkway, qui. Whoa. Mm-hmm. And that's our fancy B, right?
Yes.
Our fancy one. Whoa. And then?
Woo.
Woo. What's it look like?
Oh.
It looks like a fancy W to me. It has a C with an extra.
Yeah.
hanging out.
So you come around, back up and into itself, and then back out. It's got that fancy little
It's got a little thing.
fancy. Right. So, gua, gui, gui, gua, gu, quam. What's that look like?
E.
That's our fancy one, right?
Fancy E.
Our fancy E. We got gum and guam. Then,
Shaw.
shop.
Upside down. A.
Shop. Then,
S.
yes, our S, and that's our backwards T, has a circle, right?
Yes.
And then,
Shay.
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 What's that look like?
A four.
Four. Shay. And then,
She.
she. What's that look like?
A B.
A V. And then,
Show.
what's it look like?
I've been trying to figure out what it looks like.
Looks like a cat.
Looks like a cactus, yeah.
It looks like a jiggy cactus.
A jiggy cactus.
Yeah, it does.
Looks like me trying to walk like an Egyptian. Okay. Shops, shay, she, show,
Shoe.
shoe. What's it look like?
A shoelace.
A shoelace. Oh, that's not how I did that. I did that this wrong. Okay, let's see.
A little swingy at
Yep.
the top and at the bottom.
There we go. Shoes. And then,
Shum.
shum. What's it look like?
Capital R.
Capital R, straight tail, right?
Yeah.
Straight tail. Because it looks too much like our A with the fancy tail. So, what's next?
Dog.
Dog. What's that look like?
A
A
J.
J upside down.
Backwards.
Backwards.
Okay. Yeah.
Our backwards and
It just now dawned on me it is backwards.
yeah.
I don't know why I had to read.
Goo.
Yeah.
Dog. What's next?
Tall.
Tall. What's our tall look like?
A W.
Capital.
W with cross line.
Yep. Or a double V, right?
Or a double V.
So dog, tall. What's next?
Day.
Day. What's it look like?
A S.
Mm-hmm.
With it
Little.
It's got that. Oh, Molly. Okay, let's see here. We gotta get low. So it's got the S, and it's got the top hat, right? It's got the
It's got a little line in the middle too.
exactly only to that right hand side.
Yeah.
It doesn't go all the way through. It's only on the side. And then what?
Tay.
Tay.
K.
And it's got
Okay.
that little.
It's got the fancy top hat, comes around. And then
D.
D. Now, you're gonna see it out in the wild and it's gonna look like this.
What?
Yeah,
That's confusing.
I know. So, when you're with me, I try to make it a little less confusing by doing this. But just know that the top hat and that boot are there in the wild, just not here. Because I write my D like that.
It doesn't look like it doesn't look like it just got a little line on it.
Yeah, I know. It's got the
Some
line
of them do that.
on the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what
And then the
Yeah.
little
then the
dark
other
D.
one.
The other one's got the overhang, right?
Yes.
It comes up and over, up and
Yeah.
down, and like that.
Right.
But to me, that's a little confusing.
B.
So you got D and T,
T.
and they look almost exactly alike. So for me, I don't know if it'll help y'all, but I know if I write it like this, I'm not gonna get confused.
Right.
So we got D and then T.
T.
What's next?
Do.
Do.
Dude.
Do.
E.
And then what?
Do. Do.
Mhm.
Do.
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 Mhm.
It's an S.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
an S.
Yes. Do and then
Done.
done. That one's hard to explain. I'll just write it.
It's two little lines.
Yeah.
with a swing in the bottom.
Now, what if I needed a toe for all, or no, what if I needed a 2 for all squay 2 woe? For this class, how would I mark that?
Would you put the period?
Mm-hmm, exactly. So this, 2. Or toe. Or tongue. Good? Okay. So we'll leave that because when you're out in the wild, it's just gonna look like that. The way to figure out if it's a doe or a toe, a do or a two, a duh or a tongue, is to get somebody who would know, ask them. Because they're not marked most of the time. That's the same thing with like your underlines. So like if I see this guy and he's underlined, for my class, we know that that's a k sound. But out in the wild, that's what it's gonna look like. So if I'm trying to say oxtiego, you hear the g sound there? Ox. That's aga or agi. And you would have to underline your g. For that's my hair. Oxtiego. But let's continue. What's next?
So when you say it,
Mm-hmm.
you how's it sound? I mean, how do you figure that out? Like you were saying.
Oh, like if I see this word. I'm gonna read Agistiegum. Agistiegum. But if I'm trying to say my hair, that's not how I say that word. For me, I would underline that G so I know now it's Oxtiegum. Oxtiegum instead of the Agistiegum. Yeah. But a lot of the time when you're out in the wild, that's not going to be there. And you'll just have to ask.
Yeah.
I mean, take a picture. If you're out in the wild, take a picture, bring it to me. We'll try to figure it out. So what's next? We've got flaw. Flaw. That's our L with the
Yeah.
overhang. Our fancy L. Flaw. Yeah. It's if you hear the kids Sometimes they'll say clock, clock. It's just like, it just depends on your dialect, I guess. Depends on which side of the creek you're on.
Right.
Yeah.
But you can almost hear it click.
Yeah, you can kind of hear it click. For me, the way I learned to pronounce these is I take my tongue, put it on the back of my teeth, and blow. Flah. Flah.
La.
Yeah. Flah.
La.
And then, what's next?
We missed that first one.
Oh, the law. I kind of left it off because I kind of leave it off because we don't really use it around here.
Oh, okay.
We'll go ahead and try it. I'm getting better at writing it though. I've practiced a lot. But this one is your law. Law. I can barely say it.
Law.
It looks like this.
La.
D-L-A versus your T-L-A. So, law, law. Yeah. I have no idea where I would ever use that. No clue. I've never come across a word that has that in it. Unless it's in like the old hymnal from Cherokee Nation. Yeah. They use that a
Don't
lot.
blame them.
It's there.
Theirs sounds completely different, doesn't it?
Sometimes, yeah. Depending on what, sometimes even their question words are a little different. Like, if I'm gonna say cog-eust, I will write it cog-go, E-U-S-T.
Mm-hmm.
They write cog-ga. Or for their, like, what, I would say do-E-U-S-T. They say gado. Gado. And it doesn't mean the same thing either. It's weird. They would say gado-oost for what? And it's wild. The differences are really cool. If you ever get to sit down and listen to a Cherokee Nation speaker or like a snowbird speaker and like one from like up here, it's wild how different they sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool though. I think it's beautiful just because, you know, we still have somebody to talk to. So, flaw, blah, what's next? Flay. Mm-hmm. What's that look like?
The
L with a.
Just a big L. Excuse me. Okay, flay, then? Flea. That's our big capital C.
How'd you say that?
Flea.
Flea.
Flea. Mm-hmm. You can kind of hear how it's pronounced if you say gee, because there is that H sound in there, but most of our speakers tell me that your gee is going to be spelled like this. Mm-hmm. It's spelled gee, but there's an H sound in there that's getting pronounced, so gee. And it sounds like you could,
Comes off of that.
yeah, it sounds like you could write it like this, and some people do that too. Gee. For a dog, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So there's your flea. And then, what's next? Flow. That's our kind of weird little,
Yeah.
whatever you call that.
Let's see.
Then,
Blue.
flaw, flay, flea, flow, flu. Yep, what's our flu look like?
Around.
Yeah. It's like, it looks a lot like this one, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's your quee, but it has that arm on the side. Exactly. There you go. Flu, and then flum. What's our flum look like?
A P.
A big capital P. What's next? Zaw. I'm gonna put it over here. Our zaw has the top hat on the C, right?
Yes.
That little chicka thingy. Then, zay. What's it look like?
A V. O. Some kind of V.
Yeah, it's got the overhang just like the T, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you give it a V. So zaw, zay, What's next? Z.
She, she,
Z.
she, Z.
It kind of has a Z sound to it. Z, like you're saying Z.
Mm.
Yeah, like the letter Z.
Uh-huh.
But it's written out phonetically like this.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So Z and then, so what's it look like?
Capital K.
Capital K. So then zoo. That one's closed on the end, right? Zoo and then sun. What's it look like?
C, with little things sticking out.
Yep. Just like that.
So it sounds like a zoo, Z.
See this one? I see this one, and to me, it sounds like that. Zoo.
Zoo. Yeah,
Zoo.
Zoo.
Mm-hmm. And if I see zum, it's a Z with a UH sound to it, like zum. Zum. And it's really nasalized. Got it? Hold on. What's next?
Wah.
Wah. We're almost done.
Wah do ye. Wah do.
Wah doodly. And that one that kind of has that little curly on
See,
it.
yeah.
What's next? Wah. Then
We.
way.
Way.
Our way, remember, it goes way up there and you give it a circle. It's exactly like your hum, but your hum stops halfway and you give it a hack. Our way goes way up there and you give it a circle.
Way.
Then, we. What's our we look like?
With the
Broken line, right? Our broken line. Then, woo.
Whoa. Is it woo or whoa?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah, this one's gonna be whoa. So our whoa, you start with a circle, come all the way around and up, and give it kind of like a little ball tail. And that's how most people write it. So whoa, and then woo. What's it look like?
Cursive I. You didn't learn to write like I did.
I didn't. It's kind of like that. That's it. Try that one more time.
Something like that.
Something like that. Kind of.
That's how I almost make a cursive I.
Yeah,
It's more standing up.
it is. You're right. Let me try that one more again. I write it all the time because it's in my name. I just have a hard time how to place it. Let's start from the bottom. There we go. That's the trick. Start from the bottom. Okay, so woo and then
One.
one. Yeah. Wah, way, we, whoa, woo, one. And that's our character that looks just like a 6.
Yeah.
Looks like the number 6. What's next?
Yaw.
Yaw. Our yaw is almost like our, where are you at? Our S sound. It's really similar, or it looks exactly like our gwe.
Yeah.
But for this guy,
You got the little
you got the little wings, like that.
That's what that looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, and then,
Yes.
yeah, that's our fancy bee, and it has a tail. Right?
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Ye.
Yee, that's our check mark, right?
Yes.
You have that check mark with the long arm and the top hat, or the helicopter. Okay, ya, yay, yee.
Yo.
What's next?
Yo.
Yo.
Yo. Looks like an H.
Yeah, looks like an H with that fancy hairdo. And then, you. Looks kind of like the zung on the top of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you start with the squiggle around, into a G. And then,
Young.
young. What's it look like?
A B.
A big capital letter B. That is all of your syllabary characters.
Wow.
Yeah. So, anything else we want to go from that? I know we said we can like review a little bit, but I kind of want to work through these a little bit, and we're going to play a game if that's okay with you guys. I'll point. You tell me what it is.
A point.
I'll point you high. Okay. Hold on. So, doyushkina. What is that? You ready? Doyushkina.
No.
Nah. Mm-hmm.
Can we look?
Yeah, you can look. Try not to, but you can. I'm not saying you can't. I'll say no. Hold on. Doyushkina.
Make me feel blue.
Do? No.
Do.
Oh, that's,
Do.
Look at the ones around it.
It's got little arms on.
Yeah.
quo.
Whoa. Uh-huh. Doyushkina.
Oh, that's the shoe store.
You just said it. Shoot.
Shoe.
Uh-huh. Shoe.
That's right, that's why I kept calling it.
Yep. Shoe. What about this guy?
No.
Mm-hmm. And then, how about this guy? Hey.
I better let it be somebody else.
It looks like an E phonetically. It does. It looks like an E, but it says A. Like a hay. Because your hay is right there. And it'll read out H-E, like he. But it says hey.
Hey.
What's next? Let's see. How about this guy?
That's an upside down that
Uh-huh.
Isn't it?
Shaw.
Uh-huh. Shaw. How about this one?
Low.
Low.
Me.
Close.
Me. May.
May. Uh-huh. May. How about this guy?
Nay.
Nay. Uh-huh.
Nice. Nice.
D.
D. Uh-huh. How about
That's the.
woo? Uh-huh. And caw.
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Huh? He?
He. Just try it till you get it. Right, remember? He is mine. Right? Looks like he wants to fight. Okay, how about this one?
G.
Moo. Close. It looks like a D, but remember it's got the top hat and the boot, and it's the moo. Because your D is right there, right?
Oh.
Okay, how about this guy?
Do.
Mm-hmm. Do.
Who's top?
Uh-huh. Top.
Ma.
Mm-hmm. Ma.
Law.
Exactly. How about this guy?
Qual?
No.
No. Is it?
It's lower than the qual, because the qual is right here.
We.
We. No.
Me?
That's not we.
It's not we, sorry. Remember it goes way up there? Yeah, way. Okay. How
The one on the
about,
side of it is we.
yeah, the one beside it, we'll go ahead and mark that off. That's we.
It's a 4.
Yeah.
Shade.
Shay. Oh, stop. How about this one?
The one with G, jump. Gay.
Gay? Almost.
No.
But not quite.
Oh,
That's your gay. This one, remember I said it looks like a broken hoe? Like your hoe slid down? Like the head of your hoe slid down to the middle and it broke?
Oh, is it hoe?
Hoe. H-O. Hoe. Mhm. Okay, how about this one?
You. Ooh.
Ooh. Here. Flee. Flee. Uh-huh. T-L-I. Flee.
I have the hardest time.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. It is. That one's kind of hard. And we don't use it that often. Like, I mean, we really don't. The only time I ever see the flow is when I'm talking about my aunt. Or your aunt, or somebody's aunt. Because that flow is an aunt word.
Mm-hmm.
You can also use it for niece. If you're talking about your niece, specifically. Because if I'm talking to Lishi, she'll call me Lishi. Because I'm her grandbaby. It works different when it comes to like the extended family members. You can you flip a few things, turn it around, and I don't know how it works, it just works. It's complicated. We'll get there though. How about this guy? Gun. Uh-huh. How about here? Zun.
On the end.
All of when you're looking at your chart, this is the cool thing about the chart. It's gonna go in columns, right?
Mm-hmm.
They stay in their columns. So anything under the on that column straight down, that's gonna be your gun, lung, all that. And it stays in order. Anything under your O is gonna say O all the way down. Anything under your A, you're gonna say A all the way down. That's what I like about the chart. It keeps me happy. Okay, how about this guy? Lay. And then? No. You gotta kind of force that air out your nose. No. Yep. How about this guy? Shun. Shun. Uh-huh. How about ha? Good job. This guy. Za. We have to know that one if we're going to learn Zalagi. We have to at least know the za. We got to know za, we got to know la, and we got to know gi. We got to know those three at least. All right. How about this guy? Knee. What does it mean? W-E-L-T. Knee. Look. Did you say it?
No, I said me. But is that me?
That's me.
Me.
I heard the knee. I thought I heard the me. I was like, man, that was quick. Okay, how about this one? This one right here. She. Let's try another foot. Flu. Mm-hmm. Flu. Those are so hard to say. I know. It gets rough. How about this guy? Close.
Yeah.
Close. Really
Yay.
close. It's yeah, yay.
Yeah.
Yay. And then,
Yeah, that's the one with the tail in it.
yep, that's the one with the tail. The bee with the fancy tail is your yay, because he goes yay
Yay.
with his tail. How about this guy?
Love.
Lung. Lung.
Love. Love.
Low.
Love.
No.
No.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
No.
So we've got nah, nah, nah. Mm-hmm. Super fast. Okay. What is that?
See?
Zay.
Exactly.
Zay.
Exactly.
If you hear it spoken out in Snowbird, out west, it's going to be a J.
Check.
They have a J sound instead of the Z sound. So it would be Ja, J, G, Jo, Ju, Jun. Whereas you hear it here, it's more Za, Zay, Z, Zo, Zu, Zun. Mm-hmm. How about this guy?
Which one?
This one,
That one right there.
right there.
I can't say it. Lost.
Flop. Mm-hmm. Flop. And then yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huh. Oh, stop. Huh. And if you get to where you can like kind of recognize a few of those characters in there, most of the time when we're in here, I'm gonna be writing these in order. Most of the time. I won't say always, but most of the time. So if you see that and you know that's a tag, and if I point over here, more than likely it's on that DT data data line, and that'll be your. You can just count. Done. Right. Done.
Yeah, I see that now.
So, how about this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one should have been in gimme because it was all the way at the end. So is this one. What's that one? Ah. How about this guy?
Goo.
Goo. But it's not.
The upside down one.
Dog.
Dog.
Oh, that's dog.
Dog.
That's dog.
Goo.
Dog.
Goo.
Dog. Goo.
Dog.
Dog. Goo. Dog. How about this one?
Oh, that's the. You see mine?
I see you working. Glue. Oh, stop. Glue. And sometimes that's how you have to learn, and that's okay, completely. Just remember this one and this one. So similar.
Way.
Your gway straight up and back out. Your glue into itself and then back out. Yeah. Okay, how about this guy? Gua. Oh, good job. How about this guy? Guan. Remember, our gum straightforward, gun. Or fancy, same sound, but you add that extra letter, right? Guam. Yeah, Guam. So, gun, Guam. Gun, Guam. Right. Oh, stop. How about this guy?
That's that.
Crow.
Flunk.
Flunk.
Flunk, yeah. Mm-hmm. TLV, flunk. Close.
Whoa.
Whoa. Mm-hmm. Whoa. And then,
Who thing?
who, right? Who's on man? Oh, stop. Give me that one.
Gaga.
God. And then,
Yo.
yo. Oh, stop.
Go.
Go. Or, what?
Go.
Go. Mm-hmm. Good job. Give me that one.
T.
T. Mm-hmm. So that means this one's
D. Oh, no.
Da.
Day.
Day.
close. Close. Remember, day
Da.
looks like the do almost. So da, ta, day. This one's day. That means this one's a
T. No, that's not.
tay.
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 Then the T.
T. Okay.
What's this one?
Do.
Mm-hmm. Or
Two.
two. Yes. How about this guy?
So.
No.
Walk.
Walk. I don't expect you to know all of these just yet, because we've been over these so often. So much more than down here. But we're getting there. How about this guy? I heard somebody say it.
You.
You. And then,
To see.
uh-huh,
More.
one. Let's do these three.
Z.
Z,
So.
zo,
Susan.
zoo.
Oh, Z.
Yeah. So Z, zo, zoo, zun.
Right.
And this guy.
Ye.
E.
Exactly.
No.
No. And
New.
new, like a full moon.
Ye.
Close.
Gay.
Gay. Mhm.
Okay. E.
B.
E.
Hey.
Hey. How about this guy?
Mo.
Mo. Yeah, Mo. I'm getting ready to embarrass myself because when I was learning this, like I said earlier, it reminded me of that cent sign, and all I could think was Mo money. Give me more money. How about this one? Remember?
Yes.
Show. I heard it. Show.
Yeah.
Show.
Oh, yeah.
And then
It
this
looks
one?
different on this board.
It does. It does. I write mine like funky just because that's how I had to learn them. But it's all good. How about this guy? We never use him.
Oh, that one.
Blah. I can't even say it. Blah. Blah. And then so this is blah, blah, play. Play.
Right.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
I think so.
Leave.
Oh, yeah, please look it up. Yep, right there.
On top. Did we get that I?
This one?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got it. But what does it say? What's it say?
Well, I don't. E.
This one's E.
Oh, okay.
E. O. U. Oh, stop. Oh, here's one.
Blue.
Blue. I think that's it. Well,
No,
we missed
we
one.
left-
We
we
missed
left-
something here. Okay. So, qua,
Way,
quay,
gui,
gui. Anywhere else I missed? I think that's all.
Yeah, there's an upside down.
oh, that's
Woo.
No. This one?
flow.
Flow.
Whoa.
Flow.
Whoa.
Flow. I think that's it, which is good because we're already over time. Thank you for playing. All right, I'm not going to be here next week. It's Waisha's turn. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks.
Okay.